Good morning, traders. Welcome to the mini Thunderdome. We are live. Thank you for joining us. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe, click like. Doesn't cost you anything. Help out the algo so other traders can find us. This is pure educational entertainment. If you follow any of my trades, doing so at your own risk, not liable for any losses or damages to anyone's life account, evaluation, or PA. So if you know me from the past, I used to trade live the ES. Now I only trade crude. The opportunity these days are in the crude market, not on the ES because of all of the robots. All right, I'm already on a trade here that I've been nursing for the past half an hour. So right now I'm trading the MCL. I was trading the CL this morning, made my profits. If I wasn't doing this streaming, I would already been done and I would have just got that money and ran as far as away from the casino as possible. But because I'm streaming, so I'm going to go and trade the MCL so I don't give back a lot of my profits. So we are at decision point here, meaning that we're either going to go and make a new low or we're going to start to pull back all the way to 79. So I do have some hot targets underneath. I have a hot target of 78.09, and then I also have targets going all the way down to 77.42. But we had some big icebergs that went off. There was one up here that it was 497, and then they lowered it to, I believe it was 42, and filled the other three. So it's a total of 500 iceberg, 500 iceberg order, which is huge for CL. The average is about anywhere between 50 to 100. And then there was another iceberg that got filled at let me go back here in time and see where it was. I believe it was, wow, that was a while back already. 38. So to me, this is all signs that the market wants to pull back. So I split my order. Actually, I just split it. I just did this before I went live. So I had both of my stops at 19, and I want to give this trade a chance. So I'll exit with one, and then I'll re-enter another one at target, but high risk because it could pick up momentum and go right through. Usually CL will either hold above a century or under 10 points. It's not like in the end. Well, I don't trade a lot of NQ anymore, but it's not a lot like the ES that it will be at the solid 50. There's traders at 51 and 50. Crude is either it will be 0.10, 0.11, 0.12. So I call it front running. And then on the opposite side, it would be that if it runs through that, it will go and stop either at anywhere between 0.97 all the way down to 0.92. Or I'm sorry, not points, ticks. So anything on the other side of the decimal is a tick. A point is the actual from 78 to 79 is a point, and then right of the decimal we usually call it a tick. Right, so now is 78.39 ticks. All right, it's starting to struggle. Every time it goes up, sell pressure. So are they trying to trap buyers to thinking that we're going up and they're just going to pull the rug and test at 78. In a larger time frame, all of this looks like, or actually even on this one here, this is a 2-minute chart. This could be that wave 1, wave 2, but that is really short for a 2. So I like it more on a higher time frame. It looks like this here would have been a wave 2, and then wave 3, wave 4, and wave 5. So we could be doing a zigzag up, but right now nothing is clear, especially because it keeps getting hit here. But all of this could be some minor zigzags. So most of my trades come from either Fibonacci, from support and resistance, or Elliot waves. So I'm looking for a launch, a pullback to go and test 79 actually, but I would like to exit early and just start risk off, banking some money. So if 28 holds, this here could be a launching point right at 42 to go all the way up to my target. So I would want to see this area here turn into support, hold it, and then launch. But I am very aware that I'm going against the trend, which market is negative, and most of the rips are to the downside. All the biggest moves are to the downside. And that's what I use to figure out the trend. Is not only if the market is negative, but the biggest moves have been all to the downside. So that was 60 something, and then we had 50 something, and the average big move up has been anywhere between 45 and 47. All right, there could be a launch here. And here comes some selling. And another thing which is showing that I may be going against is that delta is negative and it's been trying to go positive. But I'm just looking for exhaustion. We've reached a major significant price. So in crude, this is all cash dollar price. So it's actually $78.28. This is the price of the crude. So we haven't been down these levels since late July, I think. But on Friday, I sent my members a market analysis saying that if we are down at these levels, chances are that we may start working our way all the way down to 70. All right, we need to start holding this. Come on, buyers, let's go. Launch. So we have point of control above at 48, and it seems like they keep selling off at point of control. So they may be doing inside out trades. Middle of the bell, sell. Or what I'm looking for, it's outside in. We are at the bottom of the bell and take it all the way up to Fibonacci 50, which would be at around 90. So all of this needs to turn into resistance. Here we go. Come on, launch. So crude oil has the large instrument, which is CL. That is the one that I usually trade until I reach my profit target, and then I go to the MCL, which is the micro, but they also have the mini, which is the QCL. And that, to be honest, I've never traded. I don't even think it's that liquid. I think there's more liquidity in the micro. We may be on a sideways range here. So I call these lower highs. So I want to see at least two of them killed. So first one's going to be at 52. And then second is my target. And that to me starts to show that the trend has changed. And then if we could pass 70, then most likely we are on our way back up. Not saying that the trend will reverse. Oh, we just had a 50 iceberg at 39. So we never know the intentions of an iceberg. Is someone entering the market? Are they exiting or are they selling? And we try to figure that out through clues, right? The market is always giving you clues. We are the ones that have to figure out what the clue is. And that is why there are hidden orders. That's why CME allows traders to place a hidden order so they don't give away their intentions. Otherwise, everybody if everyone can see that someone has a 500 lot at a handle, either everybody's going to go and join them or go against them, right? So, and I think it's only institutions that are allowed to go and trade. Obviously, you got to have a professional license, but I don't know if it's a hedge fund or a bank or if a prop office or broker can have one too. That I'm not sure. All right, come on, get me out. So it could all end at 60. Find resistance and just drop from there. So I want to at least scale off some. So my true target in this trade would be 78.94 or 96. I'm just trying to front run, just trying to be ahead. If you don't already know, when you place a limit order, you are in a queue. Whoever was first is going to get filled first. And this is why sometimes if it hits your target and it doesn't get you out, is because you were last. Come on, come on. So if you're on a evaluation, a PA, or a live account, I only suggest you trading crude on a evaluation and PAs only if you have 100K and above. Otherwise, trade the MCL. And if it's a live cash account, 10 grand is okay, but it's not ideal. I would be at 15 or 25 is actually ideal. But if you already have a lot of experience, 10,000 could be okay. If you're only trading one lot, maybe two, but no more than two. Because here at 2 lots, I'm already up $280, and it's only moved what? How many ticks is that? 11 ticks. So it's 10 times. So it would have been $200 now. It's 10 times. It's the same thing as the MES. It's 10 times. I think all micros are 10 times. Come on, come on. All right, POC is moving up and down. It was at 40. And now it's at 48. So this could start to act as support outside in or inside out from the middle up. Come on, go, go, go. They may want to test prior level at 40 to go launch again. So we already killed one of the higher lows. Next one would be right above my target. And if you have never traded crude, crude follows all of the levels. It is perfect for chart trading. If you are a beginner and you're using some type of EMAs, SMAs, Fibonacci, it's easier to find an edge. The whole thing about trading is having an edge. All right, here we are. Test. Come on. All right, definitely looks like we are on a small range here. Whipsaw. So something big is gonna happen, right? When you're in a range, it means that buyers and sellers are agreeing on a price, it's in balance. So what's after in balance is out of balance. So hopefully, in my position, I want the out of balance to be a long, but it could be a short. And here comes selling. Okay, I think I am in trouble here. There's some heavy selling here in the delta. But here's some buying pressure. So all wicks are pressure. It tried to go somewhere and the opposite came in and stopped that candle before going to the new candle. That's momentum. All right, I think I'm in trouble here, and I think I'm gonna. Yeah, that is momentum. Yeah, I don't want to be the hero here. I'll just get stopped out. Lose the battle, but don't lose the war. If I was on a if I am on a evaluation, do never go on the drawdown, and you gotta always take your profits, because otherwise it counts as a profitable move, right? They want to see that you're able to exit with profits. So I should have scaled out if I was on a evaluation. As soon as I saw a move, I should have scaled out. And this is why once you make enough money, go open up a live account so you don't have to deal with this, because it's a business, and they gotta make money, and they make money on resets and selling accounts. So who am I to judge that they are doing something bad? Whoever buys an account is agreeing to these terms, right? But there are times that you want to give your trade a chance. And you could only do that if you're not on a PA or evaluation. Or maybe it doesn't count on a PA. I'm not sure. I know it counts on a evaluation. You got to take profits. On a PA, I'm not sure. All right, hidden order. That's going to probably turn into an iceberg. All right, that was only 38 contracts. I only call it an iceberg if it's 50 or more. But the ID is all icebergs. Anything that's hidden in the books that the average person can't see, it is called an iceberg by CME. All right, there you go. Look at that. Straight to target. Boom. Yep, that was huge. Wow. Glad I raised my stop. Had a feeling that something had changed. Whoa. That was huge. That is 1,000 contracts just hit. Wow. That's a big move. Now it could launch from here, hit my target, obviously made a new low, but I still got targets on the downside. I have a soft 83. Have a soft 83. Then I also have a 71 stop. There's, I think, a T-bill report coming out. We could see a 20-point pullback here. Oops. Yeah, so it only killed one higher low and immediately, boom, dropped. So now I have from 47 all the way down to 33. Could be a solid 47. All of this could be a solid target. All right, so it may want to pull back to where all of this started. So 20, anywhere between 15 to 20 point pullback. Yes, I am. Plus, the noise scares Benny. Benny is my dog, and Bookmap has an indicator called Market Pulse, and it makes all of these pulsing noises, and it scares the heck out of Benny. He even shakes. He doesn't do well with noises like firecrackers, 4th of July, and New Year's Eve. He hides in the bathroom, poor guy. So all right, look at this. All right, so we talked about this already. If it's going to stop, it could stop here on the other side. Usually it runs right through a century level, not the same as a mid-century level. But if it's going to hold, usually it will hold at the low 90s, and then it will, if it's holding, this is where it will start. But I can't take along here. Not enough information. So let's see how. Wow. $3 negative. That is huge. The average move in crude is anywhere between $1 to $1.25. On the RTH, we are already at $3. But there could be a good scalp here. But the way that it's ripping down, anchors away, I don't want to take a chance. Right, so all of that is dead, but this here could be a target on a pullback. Right there. Anything inside of this box could be a pullback target. So anytime you're going against the trend, you want to look for scalps. I was not going for a scalp on my long because I thought that we had reached an area that they wanted to pull back. Exhaustion on the seller side. Plus, it looked to me like it was the end of a wave 5, so I took a chance. But when I took the trade, I told my subscribers that it was a high risk trade. If you're learning anything, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to be notified when I go live or when I post videos, click on the little bell so you can get a notification that I posted a video. I do these every Tuesday at 11:30 Eastern Standard Time. If you want to learn more about me, go into the video description, click on more, it will drop down, and my website is in there. If you're looking to start a evaluation, Apex has 90% off, which ends tonight at midnight your local time. So if you want to try crude oil and you've never traded crude, now it's a great opportunity to go and try a evaluation. I don't know how much the 25K is, but it's probably like $20 or something. It's probably super cheap. Yeah, it's better for you. Don't trade sim, because sim, everybody becomes courageous on sim. So you want to risk money. You only trade sim to learn a platform, or if you're trying to figure out the beginning of a new strategy. Otherwise, risk a evaluation. Yeah, we definitely, humans, act different under pressure. Money pressure, fear of death pressure. So, sim trading, stay away. Right, that was some huge moves on the Delta. We were negative 100, and now we just hit negative 2,000. So this move here, so what are they trying to accomplish? Have they cleared trades? Are they trying to push the market lower? So if they were short and you clear, that could show as a delta. I don't suggest anybody trading off a delta. Delta is just information. Right, so this move here, 60 points. So another big rip to the downside. So all of this here is supply and demand area. Oops. Supply and demand area, right? All consolidations are supply and demand area, so they're all a target. Obviously, there was no time frame of when it will go back there, but that is a target area, and you can go and plot that as a target area. So if it ever changes to a trend going long, all of this is all a target. So if you're new to my channel, the difference between me and everyone else is that you'll always see me get in a trade. You're not going to all of a sudden my face going into starting to show my chart on a positive trade. You'll always see when I enter a trade, when I get stopped out. This is live trading because I know there's a lot of other channels out there that only when they are on a positive trade they go and tell you, oh, look, I'm already almost at target. Yeah, you won't see that here. I'm trading my live account. This is how I make a living. I have 35 years experience. Here we are. Bullseye right on my target. Yeah, it looks like it may want to go down. So it's still early enough to go and drop another 50 points. All right, so that target was hit. So again, I have switched over to MCI because I already have banked profits, and I'm not. If I wasn't streaming, I would have turned my computer off already, and I wouldn't have reopened, turned on my charts until I start to do my homework in the afternoon. All right, so we are discovering new prices. We are on a price discovery volume profile pattern, ripping through lows. So when it's making a high or a low, you want to see it make solid lows. You don't want to see it make a new low, like a small two tick and bounce up. You want to see 5, 10, 15 solid new lows in this example, right? Because we're short. So it may want to go all the way back here. So there could be a short from anywhere in here, but high risk trade because this could be a launching point, right? If it was back here, that wouldn't be as risky as here because maybe we are done on the downside and 78 is a launching point. So no blind trades. Need more information to go and take a pullback short. Actually, it's a little lower. Let's see how it wants to go and deal with making a new low. Again, we want to see 5 points if it's going to keep going. 5 to 10 points. I think I'm seeing signs of a pullback. At least 15 to 20 points long. Let's see if it makes a weak new low here. Or no low at all. It could launch. I'm not going to take this because there's just not enough information for me just to take a long, because I'm seeing signs of exhaustion. All right, hidden order at 85 already, 12 filled. If it turns into a 50 lot trade, then that could be a clue. Are they trying to take a lower, or is this launching point? Are we going to do a Elon Musk launch, or are they trying to go and take it all the way down to the next target? Could also put, I have another soft target of 61. So let's go and see here what kind of low it makes, if it makes a new one. That's one tick. Struggling. So always say to yourself, how good of a job is it doing and making a new low? If it's struggling, this could be a clue. Always looking for clues. What is the market telling you? So it hit 78 and the bid was all the way up at 85. And the bids are the bid and ask spread. It's called the spread in between one and the other. Usually it's larger on the MCL than it is on the CL. All right, let's see if we can see a violent new low. So staying here at this level, we are solidifying a low. If it had a quick pullback, then that would be, in my book, in my rules, considered a weak low. But the longer we stay here and don't make a new low, then it becomes, in my opinion, a solid new low, and it could be a launching point. All right, just had a hidden order of 20 lot. That other hidden order at 85 is still waiting to finish getting filled. So it's doing a poor job at making a new low. But you got to always be careful with traps. They could be trapping a buyer, making them think, okay, it's holding, let's go long, and then they go and pull the rug and you're done. So I am tempted to take a long here. It will be a high risk trade. I still got targets underneath, but I'm gonna go and take a long, very low risk, because I'm at the bottom. So either take me out, I'm risking $9, or give me 17. So I'm hoping that that iceberg is a long, it's a buy. But high risk trade. I'm only doing it because it's so close. Oh, I'm going to give myself one more tick here, just in case they want to make a new week low. Come on, buyers. So I'm just looking for a scalp, not looking for a reversal in the trend, which it may happen, but I'm just looking for a pullback. Actually, I should be here, somewhere there. And the regular CL, this is a big move. In one lot, that's $120. Here comes selling. Iceberg waiting to get filled at 78. I'm going to give myself one more tick here, and I'm going to go and raise. So Anytime you go and change your risk versus reward, you need to go and change your target also, right? Otherwise, you're one. Okay, so that was just a hidden order that failed. But we still have a hidden order that's a 25 lot that got filled at 78. So it may want to come back to refill that. Let's go and see where POC is. POC is all the way up. So that could be a target. It could be outside in. It's all the way at 48. But that would mean that it could be a change of trend here. It may want to go up there. Am I willing to risk, or do I just want to make my money and run? And if you're on a evaluation, are you gonna go and risk taking profits and then not and getting stopped out, and then what is it called, the drawdown? It ruins your drawdown. So if you're on an evaluation of PA, always take your profits. Again, I'm just looking for a pullback. Don't know if the trend is still south. I don't want to risk it. All right, so it went back up and found seller pressure. So I think I'm in trouble. Let's see how it deals with this iceberg. It could have a vacuum take me out to go and launch. One tick away from taking me out. Wow. Come on, buyers. Launch. They may be front running my target, and they had a whole bunch of people in front of my target, but so far it has hit all of the targets right bullseye. So I'm gonna give myself a little more chance here, and let's see if it wants to go and do revisit. Some people call it revisit scene of the crime, where it dropped from here. So a lot of traders got caught on this move here, and they may be trying to scale in, and this could start momentum and move it all the way up. Take the market all the way up. So now I'm risking 15 to make $34. So that could still be considered a weak new low, right? It was only 3 ticks, right? From 78 to 75. So it's still doing a poor job of price discovery. But everything is still showing that we are on a south direction. Oh, here we go. This may be a solid new low now. Yeah, this trade is not looking good. Thank God I'm trading MCL. But I knew all this was high risk because I didn't have enough information. I was just going by the fact that it was having a hard time making a new low. And then I do have areas of consolidation, which are targets. Well, it looks like it's going to make a solid new low now and take me out. All right. So I could move it a little bit lower, but I am not going to because it seems like it keeps getting new low. All right, so that target is hit. So the 74 is hit. Next target is 71. All right, I'm going to give it one more tick. But it's not. I'm pushing my luck here. I'm on a hope and a prayer. And that's not how you want to trade. And now a new hidden order at 73. So far, 15 filled. But all of this is looking good. It could be a launch pad right here. Elon Musk launch. If we could see a 90, maybe things have changed. All right, guys, I'm going to give you guys a total of an hour and a half here. So we'll go another 40 minutes. Unless I get stopped out, and then I'm going to end my day. Even though I'm only giving back little amounts here. You may always get tempted. And that's why you have to turn it off and walk away. Temptation. And this is why when you go into a casino, they have all those machines right at the pathway where you walk everywhere. So it tempts you to go and drop, oh, here, I'll put $10. I'll put $20. All right, so I want to see it kill the higher low of 91. Then I want to see it a 78.10. So it might be a good idea to lower this to 15. All right, hidden order at 73. $3 down is a big move, but you can never just say, okay, we're done. We're negative $3. No. Anytime you say that, it will go another 2 in your face. So never think you know. We don't know anything. We are looking for clues to try to figure out what the market is showing us. Looking for clues. We exhausted here, and it wants to go and pull back. So we had a 65-point move. It pulled back. Another 35 down. Are we ready for a 20 or 40 tick pullback. That's what I'm betting on, but not enough information. So something big is going to happen just like it happened here, right? We were in balance. I was hoping for the out of balance to go up. It went down violently. And the same thing is happening here. So next consolidation area is a small one here. But this here is the big one. This is the big one right here. So could use that as a target. I'm just looking for a return to the scene of the crime. Was that geo? All right, we just had some geopolitical here. Israel Defense Minister Gallant says IDF forces are in the heart of Gaza City. Oh, I didn't know they had invaded. Let's see what happens. This was at 8:52. Let's see if there's any news that came out. No. Oh, it might have been that the note auction. That could have been it, but that was at 9 o'clock, so probably not. Yeah, no, it happened here. Right here, 8:54. So that hidden order is being left behind. Right, when you start killing these higher lows. So I always go for the back end of a movement. I'm not looking for higher lows. I mean higher highs. I'm looking for higher lows. So from here, I want to see another one here, here, and here. Because a higher high could just be a pullback. So I want to see the back end. I'm always looking for the back end. And this is why I'm saying I want to see these higher highs get killed. It's the back end of the trend going down. Most books, most of traders talk about higher highs and lower lows. No, in my opinion, it's the opposite because this could just be a pullback and then it starts to go down. So I want to see the back end getting higher and higher, not the front end, the back end. That's how I trade. So I need all of this here to be support. And that's why you go and draw your lines, right? Oh, here comes danger. Yeah. It may want to go to the next target. It keeps, that is big sell pressure right there. They couldn't finish the candle and they came back selling. Or maybe just wants to go and fill this iceberg at 73, which could create a vacuum, take me out and launch. Still have a soft target of 72. Yeah, I think I'm in trouble here. I may exit this at at entry point if it lets me. So another weak little low. Three ticks. All this could all be clues of exhaustion. Look at the buy pressure, buy pressure, buy pressure, buy pressure. But this one here, what is this called? I think it's called a hanging man. I think that's called a hanging man. I'm not good in candle patterns. Well, I haven't traded them in a long time, so I have forgotten them. It's not that I'm good. I don't use them. So, but I think that's called a hanging man, or is it an upside down star? I don't know what it. I was never really a big candlestick trader. If anybody knows what it's called, if it's something else besides a hanging man, upside down hanging man, let me know. So it's doing a poor job here, but it could all be a fake out, trapping buyers. So this is a clue, but you can't just trade off of this. I did, but I also had my targets which were hit. So a target that's hit could act as support. All right, I'm tempted to exit at entry. I just want to say thank you again for joining me in this streaming. If you have any questions, please let me know or shoot me an email. I don't know if my email is in the description or not. But it's oh, Geo News again. Here we go. Yeah. That's some buying, but it's getting absorbed, so it could be a good idea to exit. And there's the selling pressure. Look at that. It comes back up, so it all got absorbed. Yeah. I should have maybe exited that. So same thing's happening as it happened up here. Sideways, sideways. So something big is going to happen. We're either going to have another 20 to 40 points sell off, or we're going to go and clear 78. And there it is. Boom. Took me out. That was actually an algo. That was actually a robot that just cleared that. Yeah. So it showed on Bookmap as a sweep. I believe that sweeps are usually a robot taking out stops. Man, it may launch from here. So that was a solid new low, right? And it hit right the top of my box on cue. Wow. $3.22 negative. All right. One more target left here. And there it is. Target hit. So where is my... Oh, there it is. There's my box. So the soft targets are hitting pretty hard. So now we have another consolidation area. But the pullbacks have been very weak. So they are catching people, making it look like it's going to go and end to then pull the rug. Yeah, I am done trading. That's it. Because now you need to go and figure out if they're going to go and pull back, if they're going to keep on going down. And I am not seeing any entries to go down because everything, they make it look like a fake out. But the only clue is that it was unable to kill the higher lows. That is the only clue that was showing me, is that every time it tried, sell pressure, boom, all the way down. And again, another big move. 55 point down. So you're always going to be paying attention. Which side are the largest swings? Is it to the upside or downside? And that will give you a clue of where the market is trending. That is one of my targets. Yes, I have 70 as a major target of mine. On a daily chart, if we go to a daily chart, that would be a wave 3 pattern for me. So wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, all the way to 70. So this could have been just an ABC. This here is a stretched out ABC, and this is a wave 3. So yeah, it could go to 70. And what's a 70? Consolidation, right? Look at this. A lot of trades took place here. Is a place that launched. So today is looking like a institutional trading day. What does that mean? It means that whoever's making these big moves, they're looking at either a 4-hour, they're looking at a daily or a weekly chart. A bank or a hedge fund, they're not trading off of 2-minute chart. They're looking at big moves, big targets. So, yeah. So anytime you notice that it's reaching levels of candlesticks that are in a daily area, be careful, because then you need to figure out what the big boys are doing. Do not stand in their way. This morning, it took me quite a while to take any trades. I missed one. I was watching for a while, and then I made a mistake. Wanted to go short, and I took a long, but I was able to exit without any losses. And then I believe I took a short here. I don't recall where I took a short, but I was, yeah, I'm in a good place. I am very positive. It's not about how much money I make or lose, so I'm not gonna tell you. This is supposed to be educational. So just reach major target here. Usually it does like to bounce off a 50, so we may do anywhere between 20 or 30 point pullback. If we do anything more than 40, then it might be a reversal. So if we go above 90, maybe we are done on the downside, but they could also trick people to then go and do another full move down. But I think that this area here is very important, and that is a target. So even though the trend is down, if it starts to pick up momentum, then other traders start thinking, oh, maybe things have changed, and they go and start buying also. And that's how a trend changes from, in this example, from short to long. So you can call it a snowball effect, domino effect. But this here could be a pullback, and there could be a short now from 66. So we may see another leg down. It could either stop at 43. All right, where are my targets? Why do they keep disappearing? So we could see a all the way. So there could be a short here. You know what? I'm gonna take a chance here. Let's see if I can make my money back here. All right, last trade. This looks like a lot of selling pressure. And this will be my last trade of the day. So I'm risking $12 to make 21. Not the best risk versus reward. But it's still what? 2.1? No, what is that? That is that is 12, 21. That is 1.7, right? So it went to the bottom of that support and resistant area. Outside in trade. So in a smaller time frame, you could count this as a small bell. So outside in, people agreed on prices at the bottom of this hot box. Outside in, boom, all the way to target. Oh, we just had some oil news. This could be bad. Hold on. And also geopolitical. Chinese President Xi to meet U.S. business executives for dinner in San Francisco, according to Bloomberg. And I just heard some oil news too. He said it, but he didn't print it yet. And this is another reason too why I'm wearing the headphones, because it could be confusing to you guys. Right, so we did a 20-point pullback. I need this to be a pullback, not a move up. So I need it to resume the trend down. And this will be my last trade. If I get stopped out, I am ending my streaming. Oh, wow. Just saw a huge move on the bid and ask. Price is at 70 and the bid was all the way down to 66. So that could be a good sign. But again, on CL, it's not as big of a spread. So spread has to do with liquidity on the books. If there's nothing in between, then it will go to the nearest handle where there's someone willing to take a trade. That's what causes the bid and ask, right? Is someone is willing to buy at a handle, someone else is willing to sell at a different handle, but it all has to do with liquidity. If there's no one in between, then it will go to the next handle where someone is willing to go and initiate a trade. And that's all based on limit orders, right? Market orders are immediate. They don't show on the books. The only thing that shows are limit orders. But there is no guarantee that a limit order will get filled. There's no obligation by the market maker to fulfill a limit order. His only obligation is market orders. Here comes some buying. All right, guys, I'm done. Looks like it's going to take me out here. Every time it moves up, the ask drops on the MCL. Let me take a look here at the CL. Yeah, the CL is a lot closer. So I can't use that as a trading tool. If it was happening on the CL, yes, but it's not. the CL has more liquidity. So, but sometimes you'll see about 3 ticks, but it's a lot closer. All right, let's see if they printed that oil news. No, he said it, but he didn't print it. Oh, he did. So the EIA STEO, I don't know what that is. 23 world oil the demand growth forecast cut by 33, not 33, 300,000 BPD to a 1.6 million BPD year-to-year increase. 2024 forecast raised 80,000. So, be honest, I don't know what that does to my trade. If so, oil is basic supply and demand economics, right? If they're producing more, then you have more supply. That should drop the price. If they are cutting on production, that should raise the price. So, basic economics. They will make a new low? Almost did, huh? 1 tick away. Come on, go, go, go. Hot knife right through that number. Go. Hot knife that low. You know, actually, I'm going to get out a little early here. Go, go. Oh, come on. Ah. Ugh. All right. It may reverse here. There's a lot of buying pressure. All right. I'm going to exit at the low. And I'm going to be done here. That was a lot. It may reverse on me. That was a lot of buying pressure. Look at that wick. Ah, bummer. Now, that was a solid new low, but that is a weak low. Oh, man, but it may do a full pullback here of 25 points and take me out. So smart money will just exit with this small little profit here, but I'm going to give it a chance here. Actually, I'm going to go right there. Come on. Yeah, right there. Let's see. But it may, yeah, it's reversing. I was too late on moving it. So I should exit, but it's $12. I'll just give it back. But I should have exited. Oh, man. Bummer. Yeah, that's a pullback. A lot of buying pressure. But no icebergs, no sweeps. Just buying reversal. That's all it was. Oh, man, I missed the exit. Ugh. 2 ticks, huh? Almost took me out at my target. 2 ticks. Oh, well. Yeah. If anything, it'll come down to 55, but I think it will take me out. And there it is. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you learned something. Yeah. I was wrong on the exit. Just missed it. All right. Thanks for watching. If you haven't given me a thumbs up, I would appreciate that, so it could help the algo, so that people could find this video, so they can go and learn from it. This is pure education, just trying to help out and give back to the community that I love and I appreciate. And when I was starting my adventure in trading. I wish I had somebody who was willing to teach me without charging me $2,000-$3,000. That's how I was back in the day. You had to go to a webinar, not a webinar, it was actually a trade show that you would have to go to a hotel and you would pay $3,000 or $5,000, and these guys were just trying to keep you hooked, to sell you more stuff. But I'm here to give back. So yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you. Appreciate you all, and I'll see you live in the Thunderdome. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you next Tuesday live here in the Thunderdome. Take care, guys.